taking what you want right from me. Wrapped up in so much, life is just the way you hold me. You're picking miscellaneously, wrapped up in all the choices you're not giving to me. I'm laying on the floor, and drinking 'cause we're bored. Oh, I'm looking for affection in all the wrong places. And we'll keep falling on each other to fill the empty spaces. Oh, I'm looking for affection in all the wrong places. And we'll keep falling on each other to fill the empty spaces. You're saying what you want right to me. No filter on your mouth, we know you're talking your sweet.
Hey, what's up? Always late. If you haven't known me by now, in my second run with App State. I lost again. OU's hanging in there, even though they're 2-2. Arkansas, A&M, Washington State's still undefeated. They keep that shit up. Them and Mississippi State. I feel like if they win 1 or 2 more games, the game will just all of a sudden catapult them in the top 10. Notre Dame was unranked and they jump into 20. TCU, Iowa State, Kansas. There's the Big 12 parade. Florida, Tech lost to us in a second highest in the ESPN Classic game ever on here, which is kind of silly to think. A meaningless game in the middle of the season. Tech, as you can see, ratings aren't that good. Notre Dame's ratings? This one's going to be hard with my team as it currently stands. Oregon not ranked? Yeah. They were ranked, I bet. Not this week, obviously, but they were ranked before, so they're probably on the others receiving votes. See, Oregon just dropped out. All the Pac-12 teams just freaking ate it. Arizona dropped from 16 right on out. But they'll be back. They always are. It's just stupid. It's stupid how the Pac-12 teams like Bob, they literally will have one always here. And then they'll have someone around 11 or 12. Not this year right now, but wait for it. Washington State. There's always somebody who's just, like I call it Bobs. There's somebody from the Pac-12, usually multiple teams, in the 11 through 20 spots. It's like almost clockwork how you can start to predict these things, but yeah. So that's that. I don't know if there's anything else you want to see, just let me know. Otherwise, we'll get into this game. Recruiting this year's going fairly well. My fave college team in real life, I'm an Ohio State alum, so kind of have my decision made for me. Gotta cheer for them. I didn't cheer for him when Urban Meyer was there. To me, Urban Meyer is just trash personified. A liar. A guy who harbored a crazy murderer. Make me chug. Oh my, Tom. 2 of them. Shit. Alright, well, give me a second. I'll be right back. I gotta get something to chug. I got a little bit of water, but I'll go get a beer. Tom has redeemed the chug 2 times. Been saving him up. What's your favorite team, Sick Lord? Everybody that's here, throw your favorite team out there. We get to know each other a little bit better. Some of us might be cheering for the same teams. Or my luck is usually there'll be a Michigan fan in here. And we can deal with that. That's fine. Alright, we got some things that are worth chugging here now. Sick Lord, you're an Oregon fan? Alright. Seen a bunch of Oregon fans on Twitch. Don't watch college, but LSU's fun. Slodferris, welcome in. I used to be alright with LSU. Joe Burrow being there. Now I'm back to I don't really like them, but I respect them. They're a good program. I think one other Washington fan. Washington's another team I used to like with Chris Peterson was there. I don't think he's been there for a while, a year or two. Wait, last year he just quit, didn't he? Even got an Oregon fan to say go Washington. Icy Versatiles, of course I remember you. What's up? Good to see you. Guess what? What the? Icy, thank you. Come in here and paying the bills. Thank you. Appreciate that. Well, you know what that means. We gotta get you in the game, right? You want a player? Gotta get you a player, right? Just toss out a defensive position or offensive position. Or, I mean, you can be a special teams if you want. Only NCAA 14 streamer? Well, it's an honor. I'm glad to be hanging it up. So with tight end, we've got a couple of good prospects coming in next year. This dude's the stud of studs, but he may graduate. You get your pick there if you want. People that I think are like, this guy might be the stud next year. Henderson's leaving. Sean Boyd. What is it? Or we got a good center right now. We got a bunch of good linemen that have committed. I don't know if that's very exciting though. Parham, this dude's probably our best defender. He was a sophomore and he's got like 15 sacks already. But then, what year's my kicker? I have a kicker who's a freshman. Hey, Solid Ferris, thank you for the follow. Sorry I leave so early. I get some sleep. No worries, Sick Lord. Come on back when you can. I know this crazy hours doesn't always work for anybody in America, really. If you're in Hawaii, you might be 11:55. It's not crazy late, but shit, Sod Ferris throwing down a sub too. Thank you, man. You want to be the kicker? As of right now, you absolutely could be the kicker. As of right now, our punter, who's a stud, is doing the place kicking this year. But next year, I mean, we got no choice. It's you. I'll let you tell me how you want me to do these things real quick. I usually won't juice any of the stats or do anything weird like that, especially because my rebuild can be greatly accelerated if we have some OP players, but you're going to be here for a while. We can also, so we get you on the field this year, we can make you be the kickoff man instead of our punter. Let me know if any of this doesn't work. I'm just going to make some assumptions. But yeah, if you have any special, accessories, if there's a number, if your number is available, we can change you. Give you, just depends on what numbers are available, of course. Handedness, all that. Appearance, we can try to do this. Oh, you'll definitely get a chance to kick a couple. This guy had a chance earlier in the season, and I didn't realize that he was a walk-on kicker, and I just, went lined up for like a 49-yarder, and the thing fell short. The dude was back there to return it. Any number with a 2? Our starting quarterback is a 2 right now, so let's see if 12 is there. No 12. No 22. I know there's no 32. 42? That's interesting if you're 42, because my high school football team, when I played, our kicker wore 42. Icy's calling 42. Icy did sub first, so I feel like that's reasonable to preserve 42. Shit, there's no other 2s right now. Is there a number that adds up to 2? No. 23? I know 23's out there. There you go. Well, I'll let you hammer that out. In my head, Icy, since you subbed first, I don't know. Depends on how strong you feel about it. I'm just here to please. I appreciate the hell out of y'all subbing. I love having like people's names and like kind of like a real human to connect to the player too, versus computer generated kicker number 9 that we were. I don't know if I draft or recruited this kicker or if he was a walk-on. Right, ICU 42 in real life. Well, this is, and Saad's he's got a 2 in there. It's the Jordan number. It's a good number. We'll roll with that. Saad, you want me to do anything to these? I don't mind changing the height and weight as long as we're not making them like 7'7" giants. If you are truly 7'7", I'm gonna need some pictures. Yeah, teammates. I mean, I never even thought about that. We're all kind of on a team. Sadly, this team this year, we've already kind of had limitations placed on. We're trying to get to a bowl game still, of course. Trying to knock Notre Dame out of the ranks because I do not like Notre Dame. Good with his look. Make him 5'11". Alright. Easy enough. Any of these things? You want some big old cannons for arms? Killed. Hello. Good morning. Customizing some players for viewers here. Saad's going to be our kicker. And if you remember when we created your player killed, you wanted to be 32. And your player was originally 23. I'm a lanky dude, so I feel like a lanky kicker makes sense. Alright, perfect. Feet on this guy. I've done this before. I'm like, I can't really tell a difference. I want to have a kicker with like the biggest feet in the world. Does it look any different? Do they look any bigger? We're just gonna give you them big old feet. Got some calves too. Kicking them big boy field goals. All right. Size 12. Perfect. Is that what that means? Is that a shoe size? Makes more sense than anything else. Got any special look here? Want a single bar face mask? Full cage for a kicker. I had the bull ring on mine. That was it. That's what I always had. It's not bad for a kicker. There we go. It's interesting. It's weird. Revolution robot. Looks too. Like it would get in your eyes and you're trying to kick it. Looks pretty kicker like. I want the single bar. There's no single bar. Take a sleeve. Yeah. I like the question. You allow that look. You know, because my high school coach was freaking stupid crazy about you could wear a sleeve, but if you wore it, it had to be white. And then like I was, you know, kind of poor growing up. I had to buy all my own equipment, like whatever the school didn't give us. And I'm like, Coach, I have some black ones. Can I wear them? And he wouldn't let me. And then someone finally told him, was like, Coach, I don't know if he can afford. And then all of a sudden he's like, hey, if this is going to help you play, you can wear those. Shoulder pads up. Good. Jersey sleeve standard. I don't know what that's all about. Yeah, here. Is it called a sleeve? Is that what I'm looking for? Sleeve like that? Oh, wait. You're talking like the Jason Witten things, right? What the hell is it up? Come on now, where is it? Your coach didn't like accessories, and neither did I. Because they didn't help me. Yeah, I just needed elbow, like I had those pads when I played defensive end that would cover your hands, and then they went up your forearms. Because all I ever did was just crack dude with forearms all game. Every time somebody tried to come out and block me, I'm like, fucking forearm, dude. Nope. Keep contained. Like my right arm was just, still to this day, is like, got some issues. I don't see where the sleeves are. Am I missing something? How am I missing them? I've seen the sleeves. I know the sleeves are on here. Is it... maybe it's wrist. Why can't I find a damn sleeve? With the knee brace, yeah. It's your fractured kneecap, yikes. So I never went to the doctor for a fractured kneecap, but I wrecked a bike once. Just riding my bike real fast on slick blacktop, and I tried to avoid a curb. And everything I was told, or I just assumed, was that they can't really do anything for it. Is that true? Do they give you any kind of treatment? Why can't I find this damn sleeve? Like jersey sleeves? That's not it. Just gotta sit it out. And yeah, mine doesn't hurt anymore, except if I kneel on one knee down on the ground. It really messes with me. I can still feel like pain. This was like probably 5 years ago that it happened. I like to sleep tight like that. Like our kicker can kick some ass, yeah. There it is. Sometimes surgery. Like the bare arm look. Alright, I gotcha. What is that? Go back, go back, go back. Come on, here we go, come on. The full sleeve. I was just, there we go, get the long. I feel like that's what kickers wear, right? I just gotta get that wristband off on his arm. There we go. High top kicks. Can definitely do that. What can you do on a calf? Just put a super band on it? Yeah, that's what I thought. That impeding. Do not want that impeding our kicks. It's only generic low cut. Are you kidding me? And some tall socks. Generic low cut, that's it. I think it's because this is a created team. But sorry, I don't know if I can. Dude looks like a man who will win some games. Yeah, we're not gonna doctor skills. That's against the rules. But there you go. If we need to change it, of course we can come in here and change it. Icy, you said you wanted to be a tight end, so we've got our stud of stud tight ends here, but there's a chance he might graduate or leave after this year. Phillips, want to be defense? All right, yeah, that's a good one. Hey, my pleasure, Sod. I appreciate you coming in here. I appreciate you wanting to be a part of the team. If you were going to be a left end, this guy's a pretty amazing left end to be. Let's see if I can show you some statistics. He's got 8 sacks already this year. I'm going to take over Parham. The other end is pretty good too, but he's on his way out. He could graduate if he chooses. Not Charleston, West Virginia, Charlestown. Want to be Parham? All right, good choice there. This dude, I mean, it's just the nature of my defense in general. The quarterback scrambles, they go to their right, and if Parham's keeping contained, he just gobbles them up. All right, let me know if I get any of these details wrong or if there's special instructions here. Oops. Proofread my work here. gotta make him 42. Alright, any special edits here? Do anything? He's left-handed or right-handed? Big boy. He's a big one. Has calf muscles. Yeesh. They're all the way down, it says. His calves look huge. How is that 0? 6'2", 230. Changes to, oh, his face changed because he lost weight. And the arm bill goes to 0. It seems like it's maxed out. It goes down. Why does he have so many 0? Is rear build a 0 too? Chest build's good. A little tiny belly. Is there a flak jacket? Oh yeah. Yep. I didn't realize you could change the helmet brand too. There's flak jacket. For all the frickin' clipping and blocks in the back you'll be getting. There's a back plate too. This flak jacket's more for the ribs, right? Game have the tuck custom, like jersey tuck, or the sleeve. Like you can make his sleeves tucked if that's what you want. Like get him. Ah, it's a helmet. Yeah, see, I've been out of the game too long. I think it's Shoot, and then it's probably Rydell, Air XP, and nothing standard. I can't tell what the differences are, can you? This one's got different breathe holes at the top. There's like a more modern one there. Damn, there's a lot of helmets on here. I didn't realize how many. It looks old school a little bit. There's a Revo, and then there's Revolution. Those are all modern. Back to Shoot. Go with the Ion. Sounds good. Let's go one. I don't think I've ever paid close enough attention to players on my team to see if they have different ones. The full cage on here. This looks pretty tough. Good one. Too much room for getting poked in the eyes for my taking. I played football, man. People were trying to kill me by the end of the game. Three bar. There we go. Alright, visor. For some reason, it seemed like this dude would be blacked out visor, like an assassin. Just a normal one then. Yeah, looks good. Alright, anything else? No gloves? Looks like a baller, man. Looks ready to go. Anything else? These bands on his ankle. Not sure how you feel about that. You said you wear knee braces. You want to put one? What's a knee braces? Hey, my pleasure, Icy. I'm glad to see you back in here. Appreciate it. Make sure keep these knees healthy here. Wait, it's not letting me. Real? That's not real. Is it because of these things are on? You see that? I push it. Oh, it's blinking this team color band, so I think we just gotta take these off. There we go. Indestructible now. Well, let's get these boys on the field. Sure. No, I don't want to discard them. It's Icy on his way to a few awards probably this year. Let's make sure I saved. Wait, never mind. I'm so stupid. It was a kicker. Short-term memory. There we go. Okay. Got paranoid that I somehow exited out before saving them. You know, if we see him on the field and something looks weird or something looks like he needs more butt because he had a 0 butt build, we can tweak him a little bit. We can make sure it looks good. All right, so what I wanted to do, let's get Ferris some playing time here. Freshman kicker. All right, let's go. We still have Killed. Will you remind me sometime that, you know, you gifted Old Sloth a sub. So when they're in here again, the next Janikowski? Well, we should have to add about 80 pounds on you then. Alright, let's get it. Let's do it. But, Kill, we need to ask Old Sloth what position I had a list somewhere written down of people that, like you saw Coach Mack, Kills got one. I still need to get Leverett KT. I haven't been able. Cam. Oh, here it is. Yeah, Kill, because you also gave Reg Sicko a sub, so. And D-Spice. Yeah, if Old Soft comes in here, maybe we just ask and get it taken care of. I feel like, you know, I didn't. The next Daniel Hunter. Daniel Hunter. I don't know that name. I'm looking it up, Googling it. See stats, that's the first thing that comes up. How did I not know about a guy who had fucking 14 and a half sacks 2 seasons in a row? Damn. It's not like a dude who's under the radar. Freaking leading the league or in the top of the league. Youngest player to reach 50 sacks, yeah. LSU. We're all right with that, yeah. You're on your way for sure. The last couple games slowed down a little bit, but not even really. Like, he had 2 sacks last game. And he's only going to get better at run defense, too. So, I, for the most part, like these unis, but we usually turn the pants yellow. I don't know. I like the black this time. We only have one white jersey. We have the yellow one. Oof. We never like to wear these. Yep. The sleeves on it. That's what makes them look like the real jerseys. So, alright, let's not overthink this. No white shoes this game. Curse of the white shoes. Let's go. Oof. Those ratings are not in our favor. Not in our favor. Let's get it on. Tom, you still in here? I never officially took that chug. I took a couple sips, but I never took a chug. Here's the chug. Nice big drink. Our offensive points production, 93rd. That's awful. Pass offense is good. Rush offense. Rush defense isn't bad. Pass defense is better than it should be, really. We've been getting scorched. Looks like Notre Dame's got a big soft spot for the run game. We can maybe abuse that. Henny Man, what's up? Welcome in here. About to play Notre Dame in the rain, it looks like. Trying to get a little win streak going. We're 2-3 on the season. It's been a rough transition. First year at App State. The team's in a pretty good spot. Honestly, from a prestige standpoint, they didn't go down too much from when I left. Here's the other chug before you, Tom. Sorry I didn't do that sooner. But yeah, we're in here. We're doing this. How are you? What's going on? This is often time when we take supplements to prepare the game. They're showing us the whole freaking Goldberg entrance here. They're slapping the sign. They got the fucking pyrotechnics breathing smoke. And song playing that plays on my station too much. Plays too much. Here we are. Let's do this. This is the time for taking supplements, right? Cheers and chongs. So hopefully be a big upset here against number 20, Notre Dame. Another game that when Coach Dickie was at IU, never scheduled Notre Dame for a interstate rivalry game there. Tee it up. We never got to play Purdue before we left either. Kind of pissed about all that. So, let's go Tails. We won the toss. We don't usually win the toss. It's a rainy one here as Touchdown Jesus looks on. We hope to make Touchdown Jesus very proud, but Notre Dame not. Us, yes. Them, no. See our boy Saw there. He's got great accuracy as a kicker. It's the leg strength. A little bit less power. John Ingram had 141 last game, so we'll be keen to keep our eye on him. QB scramble always seems to be a thing. Problems. I'm gonna play some loose zones so we don't get fucking beat. The deep ball like we usually do. Say big hits. You can chill on the big hits, just try to get good form tackling. To hold our blocks a little extra, a little business. Catch the ball, just catch the ball. Well, that's not a good start. He takes 5 with no problem. A little too easy on that 5-yard pickup. That's got me worried. Passing is usually where it all falls apart. Oh, missed tackle, dude. Come on. Not a good start. USC blast Arizona State, I see. Come on. There we go. Carrington with the big shot. 2 yards. We can handle 2-yard gain. Northwestern blast Minnesota. Keep contained. Nice job, Crooks. 4 yards. Still playing on the IRL streams? Yeah. I don't have equipment right now. I know I can do it with just a camera, so I need to just probably be more serious about it. But actually thought about doing it after this. I'm working on restaining. It's not real exciting, but I was outside restaining a fucking set of Adirondack chairs out there, sanding and stripping, and eventually be repainting them. I wanted to kind of stream it just so there was a before and after. Take a look at them. I started messing with one of them today. It's hard work. Shit's dirty. But yes, sir. I would I like to be able to do that somewhat regularly, just chill streams, just out doing something outside. Plenty of time outside the last few days. It's so hot though. You see me sweating. Might get terms of service for having my shirt off. I don't know if that's legal. But yeah, if that's something that people would be interested in, I could try harder to make it happen. Oh, there's a big hole. Are you kidding me? How long will they let me do that? Sweaty rod, kill, don't get any ideas. The only bad thing about me sweating is like outside, it's so hot, I sweat, and it's like, what is it called? When you heat rash, my body just starts to like get hives sometimes, depending on how hot. But, you know, we can, if it's added entertainment, somehow hose me down with a garden hose. My wife will look out the window and be like, what the fuck are you doing out there? You got the garden hose between your legs just going spinning around. Yeah. People ask for it. Gotta give them the content they want. I'm not here to argue about what people think is entertainment. Oh, don't pick that off. Wow, that was just immediate regret. Turn into a Schmidt's Gay beer ad, beer commercial out there. All right, Boyd, come on, get open. We don't need 4 yards. Why don't I fucking run the ball? Out coaching myself, taking the ball out of Brown's hands. Cut it back. All right, 4th and 1. All right, 1 yard. 1 yard. 1 yard. Sims, the big boy tight end, comes in and gets 7. Notre Dame is, as advertised, a little weak against the run, so let's do what we do. We know how to run the ball. We just give up on it too quick because, well, most teams don't let us do this. Offensive line is built for running, for sure. Passing, pass blocking. There's a sacrifice to have our offensive linemen all have at least 80, I think 82 run block skill. Mannix goes a lot of lateral space there, but forward for Joey. Oh, meets me in the backfield there. Shit. Yeah, back to the plans for the day. I see Michigan beat the hell out of Maryland. Army's keeping the winning streak alive. The plans for the day, going outside and stripping the chairs, trying to make them look all nice and brand new again. We got them from some people who were just selling them for like $20, I think $30, and new ones are pretty expensive. easily like $100 a piece, if not more. They can be. I'm sure there's cheaper ones, but like pay $30 for something that's probably worth $200. I gotta strip all this like obnoxious bright red, like lipstick red paint, and they had it super like shellacked on there, and we just want to have a nice like neutral white, barn paint white. But yeah, shit, got 0 yards there. I have a job interview later today, so I'm a little bit hesitant to try to go to sleep. Wake up. I never know when I'm going to wake up when I do go to sleep. 2nd and 10 here. Yikes. I don't know what those numbers are telling me at the top of the screen, but I don't like them. They weren't flattering numbers. Oh, that was a bad choice. He was supposed to be a little deeper than backer deep. Yeah, killed. I don't want to go back to work. So we'll see how soon I possibly, like, this is just the first interview, so who knows. I'm sure I'll have to go in and visit them and do all that crap or whatever. But it's like I haven't cut into my savings yet, so it's like, can I just enjoy the summer without having to go back to fucking work? Yikes, nobody got open. He's down. Come on, review that fumble. We're gonna have to punt anyway. God damn it. The secret making me chug again. Alright. Get me drunk before my job interview. The mango shots, hello. Good luck, thank you. One of your favorite streamers? Like, I don't know if you're telling me the truth on that, but I appreciate hearing that for sure. So interactive. Bro, as long as you stream, I'm fine with you working. Nice. The secret. Hello. And Icy, that means a lot. I appreciate that. I mean, honestly, when I stream, like, it's so, I mean, it really solely is to talk to people and hang out, talk about sports. Like, this game has been one of my favorite to stream because of the community. Everybody's pretty smart about sports and everybody's just good people. So I appreciate you being in here. Appreciate all you being in here. The secret, we are in the process of giving this game away, I guess. We're doing pretty good. Stalled out there, 4th and 20. I think that's trying to tell me something. But I got this chug I have to do here too, so let me do that. Cheers and chongs to y'all. Yeah, this job, I feel pretty confident, even when I first applied for it, that I would probably get a call, because one of my first bosses, the job I got out of college, that lady works at this company, and so I know how I've been in a company and I've worked with the people that do talent acquisition, and I know that they'll see this person worked at Mind Leaders. We know that this person in our company works at Mind Leaders, and they say, hey, did you ever work with this guy? And they'll either say good stuff, or they'll be like, I managed him and it was fucking terrible, but he had hilarious excuses of why he had to come to work late every day. But I had a piece of shit car at the time, and I was pretty big alcoholic. 22 years old. It was like workaholics. I mean, I can't even really call that alcoholic, because I was just college kid that I never grew up. What's just the tip thingy? Oh shit. Just a tip thingy, if you redeem it, you can pick a topic if you want, or otherwise I just give you some random factoid, some kind of knowledge, like One time I did it, and I said something about the stadium in Appalachian State is called Kid Brewer Stadium and not, oh my God, he's so open. Whatever they call it on here. Are you kidding me? We even set the the defensive like adjustment to play loose zones. Don't get beat deep. Assholes. And so yeah, I mean, it's kind of like when you redeem it, if you want a random tip about this game, or I don't know, if I have some kind of wisdom about life, or stripping paint off of chairs, I definitely don't know how to do that very well. My goal tomorrow is to let the shit sit in the sun as much as I possibly can, and hopefully that some of the paint gets a little bit sticky, comes off. Oh boy, I using a close one there. Look at Joyce, 251 yards. Such blown coverage. Yeah, that was garbage. Somebody's ass gonna be running some laps on Monday. Chance to return a kick here. Henderson's got no jets. I mean, he's fast as shit, but this is the weirdest team. Like some of the randomization of the player ratings, this dude's like a 97 in speed, but his acceleration is like a 78. And so it's like, oh, okay, he's really fast once he's like fucking been pushed down the field. So I gotta have somebody like shoot him out of a cannon. But we're in trouble here. We're in pass mode now. That's picked. What the fuck was that pass? That could have at least been a catch. It goes to the defender. It went right, hit my fucking the cover man in the chest. We're in trouble. The offense is stalling out. We knew we would have trouble once we had to play catch up. All right, catch a block. Sims is gone. Well, relatively. First down. Let's get back to running the ball. There you go. Nobody over there on that side of the field. Probably should have hit Henderson, but first down's a first down. I ain't gonna bitch and moan about possibly getting extra 2 or 3 yards. But yeah, for some of you who haven't watched me play this season yet, this is the first one at App State. I left Indiana, who you see just scored on Wisconsin. That team is going to be dominant, I have a feeling, for the next year or two at least. However, this team, if you've watched me play this, you know I like to run the ball. I like a good fullback, you know, like a lead run, a halfback lead. I like to stack them up. And this roster had 0 fullbacks on it. No fullbacks. And I have 2 freshmen backup tight ends, so it wasn't like I could just, I don't know, beg, borrow, and steal. And here we are with Robert Brown's pretty good. He'll be back next year. Bradshaw, my prize running back, transfer from IU. We redshirted him because Brown's so good. I didn't want to waste a year where Bradshaw doesn't really contribute. But offensive line was mud. Absolute terrible. Like there's people that are starting that are in the 70s. It's a little bit of a work in progress, so it's just, you know, the way Coach Dickie's system. How did he catch that when my dude was in front of it? What the fuck just happened? What? Now see, that's some shit. I don't know too many tight ends who wouldn't try to at least fight for the ball. Let that dude snake around him. We're in trouble. We might be in some trouble. That's EA for me. I've watched people, you know, stream this game, and I've seen so many weird things. The That one's probably not even that bad, really. I like the idea of my tight end boxing out, right? He's a big dude. All in theory, all he had to do was turn around and come back to the ball a little bit. But that guy somehow... And the wheels are coming off on defense. Hey, Secret, thank you for that host. Someone said something the other day and it made sense. I'm like, hosting, I never really asked people to do it too often. It didn't seem like it made a difference, right? But then someone said, well, actually, like when you have more people hosting you, you end up having a better chance of being one of the recommended channels for people when they're watching Twitch. What is this guy doing here? What is Notre Dame doing? Are they protesting the injustice of the fucking interception? Yeah, well, I'll definitely appreciate it, and I don't know if I overlooked that you were a streamer last time we were chatting, but definitely make sure I make it in there and see what your crew's all about. Yeah, we're gonna accept that. I don't know what they were doing. I don't care. Penn State loses to Purdue. I knew that was gonna happen eventually. These teams will start falling. The hosting thing makes sense. Yeah, it's when I heard that, I'm like, yeah, like the algorithm, like this person has some kind of weight to their channel versus other people. But really, if you follow any NCAA channels right now, they're probably telling you that I should be interested, or you should be interested because no one else. But whatever. There's all sorts of science going on around me, as well as terrible football being played. There's Hassan Williams. This dude has been missing in action. That's actually All-American Hassan Williams. It's the crunch. The crunch on there. Alright. Wait. There we go. Change the linebacker. Alright, and then we change this in the middle of the play. Are you kidding me? Someone. Alright. Somehow, defense held them to a field goal here. I get the ball at halftime, so there's a chance I can cut this two-possession thing. You know they're going to make this field goal. I know, Icy, but you probably should have gotten an assist on that sack because Hassan Williams just came right up the gut because people were having to pay attention to you on the end. Everybody seems awesome here. We try. I definitely, like I said, enjoy streaming just to come on and see what people are up to. Just hanging out, doing the thing here. I don't like when I can't win games for you. You see Miami's losing. They're falling from grace quick. Florida State's another one of those weird teams. Like if you were going to do a rebuild, they've lost, like they're probably on their way out of the ACC if they don't win 3 or more games this year, because last year they had a bad season and I put them on notice. So look at that dude chasing me down, freak. But they always have like good recruiting classes. Their team's always 91, 92 rated. It'd be an easy team to pick up the pieces, but this ACC conference, this game loves Vatech. And Miami was pretty high up. Clemson's always decent. Sometimes North Carolina's alright. Wake is unexpectedly solid. Sometimes. we put Army in there, and Army's good on this game for sure. Throw it, dude. Just get rid of it. That's fine. Can't throw on the run with this guy. But yeah, my point being the ACC is freaking brutal right now. And when I first was at App State, we were in the Sun Belt, and it became kind of boring playing the same shit teams and not getting in the natty because of strength of schedule issues. And it is no longer a problem. Henderson gives them some business there. How's Minnesota doing? They're not having a good year right now, sadly. As you see there, Northwestern beat them by 31. Penn State gets like top recruiting classes almost every year, and then you see what they're doing this year. They've already lost 2 games. They're out of it. But USC's having a season for the ages. They usually, I say it over and over, but the Pac-12 teams always end up blowing it. They end up having to play all the teams in their conference or a conference championship game, and they don't usually, I don't know that they've been in the national championship for a while. Anybody from their conference. I wish I could look that up. I only write down who won. Lumberjack, yo. Like the idea of them in there. It just makes sense because in real life, right, they have basically an ACC schedule they play. Or they had at one point. Our fucking Mountaineer mascot doing the robot. It's just mind fuck. But Notre Dame, on this game, obviously, always seems to get an inflated rating, and then they play the independent schedule, and it's kind of bullshit. I'm gonna run the ball. I just don't feel good right now about passing it. Uh-oh. Broken play, and Allen scoots for 8. But yeah, putting the App State team in, right? I had to have balance. I had to put in 2. So Notre Dame ended up being in. And then Syracuse sucked. And now they are out for Army. Which just makes the ACC like super well represented in the top 10 right now. And just that much tougher. But really, Notre Dame was pulled in just also to. I thought it would screw up Clemson, so that they're not always undefeated, or Va-Tech. I thought just adding some tough teams in there would start to straighten out some of the oddities. And Notre Dame has struggled. App State had one decent year, 8-4, and last year they went 3-9. So if we don't win 3 games or more, we're out. Oh my god, no chance to throw it. Didn't even get a chance to fucking go deep. I don't like that pass play. I don't know why I keep running it. Jesus, a ton of dudes on the right side. Come on, don't get picked. Boy, he dropped it. Shoot. It's a big drop, man. You fucked us. Alright, Boyd. Redemption. You're gonna be too tired. Get vertical! Are you serious? just don't have the gun to get it that deep. Icy's making me chug again. Alright. This beer's about done now. I need one. I need a chug after all this shit. Not in field goal range. Well, sacked out of field goal range. Yeah, right? It could have worked if QB placed it a bit further. And I was pushing like deep. Trying to push it towards the end zone. Sims. Oh, they double covered. And then it didn't even let me come back and fight for it. We're fucked. God dang it. A field goal there would have been all I wanted, really. You know, the computer's just so damn smart. It knew not to intercept it for field position purposes. Like, come on. Versatiles, come on. They're just gutting me now. We gotta stop the run. We had a chance. We're gonna get the ball at halftime. I'm feeling... I don't like to be so pessimistic, but I'm feeling like shit's slipping away here. Good hit, but he got 5. It's just, I mean, I think it's just too early with this team. They don't have the speed. Next year, pretty much everybody comes back. Oh, are you serious? Nobody gets that sack. Nobody drops back and tries to pick that or bat it. I gotta hope to hold them to a field goal. I mean, that's the best. Maybe somehow get an interception, turnover. Look at that. We have the fucking hole stopped. We have a middle backer. Or we have a person blitz in the middle and it still gets 4. It's just frustrating to watch them continue to manhandle us. Killed. Almost stops him, but he gets the first. A lot of youth in the secondary. Well, we've got a couple of corners who are leaving that are seniors and they're not bad, but they're slow. They're so slow. We've got speed coming, hopefully, in the secondary, safeties and corners. I just can't keep up with this team. Their tight end who's just sitting. Just fucking sitting. Come on, guys. Let's get tough. Let's stop this shit. Start switching my defenses. Create some confusion. Still gets the first. Nice open field tackle by Carrington, but they ain't far. They're not far away. There we go. Dropped it. I can't even tell when they changed camera angles like that what's happening. I did keep my safeties in. That's nice, I guess. Try to keep them from burning us over the middle like they do so much. How is he fucking getting open? How? How does he get open there? We have no press. Like, our defense got zero press skills. I'm like averse to even calling press plays because they beat the press and then they got wide open downfield. I think that play that they burned me on earlier. Hate pass defense, Lumberjack. Yes, I'm not bad at it when I have my dudes in there. When I have my middle linebacker who's actually good at covers, like zone coverage. When I have safeties who are a little bit faster, they're young safeties back there. We're just getting torched. Get vertical, baby. Come on. Come on, James Brown. Come on, James Brown. Get up to get down. Finally, a big one. Gets off the coverage. He had to wait for it, too. If Allen had gotten that thing, I think he was on his way. When you played it, passing was broken. Passing defense definitely feels broken. Like, on Heisman, the game just basically knows what coverage you have every time. And so even if I try to transition, that's the only time it seems like I do good, is if I am changing coverage at the snap. I don't know if I want to play keep away or if I want to try to get the ball back. Because I probably come out and do some stupid running, kill clock bullshit. What stats? Toast. Yeah. I'm running out of time here. I gotta get something going. I gotta get this down right here, right now. Fuck! At least he didn't take the loss. I was afraid there's gonna be a fumble. But yeah, Tangible, when I first started this Dynasty, I was playing offline. It wasn't streaming. I was like back in 2018. And App State was one of the created teams. And I brought them in here in the Sun Belt, like real life. And then I ended up moving them into the ACC now because they were so good. When I played semi-pro, it was for a team in Columbus, Ohio, Columbus Extreme. And we went to the national championship for minor league football. And then played a team actually from Washington Courthouse in Ohio. So we went down to Florida to play a team from Ohio. And we finished second. And some dude on our team ran a scam to get us like championship runner-up rings. Motherfucker disappeared. And some of the dudes on our team started fighting. And the team fell apart. Like happens so often in minor league football. The teams just disappear. People get tired of having to do fundraising and shit for it all. Hard to keep guys coming to games. Oh, that dude about picked that. Been there, done that with the circus freak athlete picks. But yeah, before that I played for a team that was in a lower minor league class. I guess there's two different levels. And that team was called we were just called the Ohio Fury. And that team sucked. There was one game where I played center, quarterback, fullback, tight end, and tackle all in the same game. I got in at quarterback, and I'm like, I don't know how to fucking play quarterback. Like, just run an option. I'm like, I don't really know how to do option reads. Like, I'm just gonna every play. Oh boy, you bitch, little bitch, dropping balls today. That game, Icy, was at Morgantown, West Virginia, and it was like 99 degrees, and it was like some of these setups were just so shady. Like especially in that lower class of minor league, we had to shower in the equipment shed for the like some junior high football team with no doors, and the water was coming out of a hose. Everybody on our team had to take turns showering with a fucking garden hose, like 0 degree water. Well water, like I just remember that shit. Oh, we fucking delayed game. Some rough times. My normal position when I played semi-pro was fullback and outside backer. When I played in high school, I played at a small school, really small. Only graduated with like 60 guys. So my senior year, they moved me to offensive tackle because I was the biggest guy on the team. I was 220 pounds. I was the biggest dude. I'm like, I'll do it. But I'm 100% sure that it ended up costing me like a chance to play college football. Oh, Sims, get that! That ball just took forever to land. But here we are, one. Well, we got 2 timeouts. We're good. We got time here. We got time. Let's chill. Let's fucking get the play called. Come on. No fucking Hail Marys. Are you kidding me? There we go. Run it. Dude, how many guys do they have in the box? This is not good. That wasn't a good play. We knew that was not going to work. Tight end and right end. Yeah, when I played high school, we played like a 4-4. So I was outside backer, but really it was like a D end. And I would sometimes line up in a like 2-point stance outside. We played so many schools that just ran options. Oh, we're in trouble now. We got one more crack. We got 2 more cracks. Up the gut here. It doesn't look good. Adam Brown, the backup tackle. Tangible Monk, thank you for the follow. You brought in some good luck here. I had the audible out of that, but are you kidding me? The big man rumbling. Tight end eligible. What the fuck? Comeback season? If we get a bowl eligibility this year, I feel like this has been a real good season. If we beat Notre Dame right here, though, with the ratings that their offense and defense have, there's a new confidence to me, though, that I could beat anybody. Like Miami when they come to town. Because Notre Dame's technically, on paper, better. I think Notre Dame's running defense is such a weakness. I don't think that's true with Miami. So, the matchup, this one's probably easier for us, really. But, I was just writing this season off thinking, I am not going to be able to, really, with a straight face, tell you that we can compete in every game we play in. But now, I feel like we can. The offensive line is playing out of their mind. The secret, yo, thank you for the host. Oh, shit. All right, wait. They get one more crack at it. I thought that dude just broke it. I'm very on edge right now. I'm nervous. Everything, feels like it's about to just roll the wrong direction. All right, just play deep. Everybody play deep. Safety's in. Back it off. Oh, Jesus. Is there anybody there on our team? Yeah, everybody there. Yeah, Notre Dame wetting the bed a little bit here in the second quarter. Everything wet in a stormy South Bend, Indiana tonight. Put that prevent on. We got out of it. It was dicey. I don't think their quarterback's got the big arm. Their statistics seem to be mostly run. Hey, Epic Esports showing some love from the secret. I appreciate it. Appreciate the follow. Welcome in. This one's turned into a good one. I was a little bit afraid that things were getting away from me. Awesome Blossom 9. Hello, welcome. Secret said to follow. Secret's awesome. I love this. Thank you. You didn't have to do that. I hope that you weren't forced against your will, but you're coming in at a good time. One turnover, time of possession, all these things suggest that we should be able to win this game. Figured a raid would show more love. Hey, I appreciate you just being here. Tangible Monk, who are my best recruits. We can definitely show you after this game. We've got 5 guys signed right now that are all 4-star. 2 offensive guards, a tackle, and then 2 athletes. And Honeydew 9, welcome. Hello. Thank you for the follow. How are you? But yeah, the recruits that are coming in next year, we've got some good ones, hopefully some tight ends. And then a quarterback. We've got some good receivers on the team now. He hasn't played good tonight. Boyd is a really fast, good route running receiver. But man, he's dropped some passes tonight and they've been killers. If he had caught those balls, I have no doubt that we'd be probably winning right now. And James Brown is having a good game, though. He's had a couple of good returns. Thanks for being in college football. My pleasure. Thanks for coming in. Appreciate it. Glad to meet you. The college football season that may or may not happen this year, I keep telling myself to not download the latest rosters yet, because if they cancel the football season, it's like I need something to kind of like balance it out, right? So late August, early September, whenever the season's supposed to start, I'll probably reboot the Dynasty using the most latest updated rosters. And I don't know what team to use yet, so that could be fun. What are my thoughts as far as having a season? I don't see, especially after like the Ivy League just canceled them this season. I just can't see. I mean, Trump's going to maybe force people to have football seasons, it seems like. I think the baseball season and basketball season are going to probably start and then cancel. Having all the basketball games in one location seems like a recipe that everybody will get sick instead of just a few people here and there. Heard there's going to be a new NCAA game. They've got there's some promising things because sports players can be compensated now. Brown fighting for it, gets it. The ability for players to be compensated now, like EA Sports should just give every player a version of the game, and a lot of players would be like, all right, that's enough for me. But then, you know, like, there's going to be a lot of different things I think that will make it a little bit easier. I'm not sure. Independents are going to cancel. I think, yeah. I mean, it just makes sense that things aren't quite figured out yet. There's Boyd. Kevin. He's been a stud at times and a dud at other times, but he's only a redshirt freshman, so when you look at this team right now and think, oh, they're not too bad, we're at 86 overall or something. Next year, we're not dropping off. We're only adding. And I have a feeling that, you know, everybody that's on the team is going to get better, right? So we should be a 90 or so. Dang, butt spot. Sorry, yeah. Sometimes butt spot's funny. Sometimes it's just childish, but you know, kind of like me, I suppose. Next, George Kittle. Sims. If this guy doesn't graduate, he's probably gonna be like a 96 or 7 rating next year. Let me see if I can get this first. We're in a little bit of a spot. See if Phillips gets deep on this. Oh, Henderson! App State silences the South Bend crowd. The band's playing. They don't even know what they're doing. They're playing our fight song at this point. Love Kittle, but you're a Vikings fan. Kittle's severely underpaid. Severely underpaid. I don't know how or what has changed, but this offensive line just all of a sudden grew at sack. I see Indiana hung on for the win. Tight end don't get enough love, and he's doing something like who was it that did this? Was it Tony Gonzalez that said, I'm the best tight end, so I should make the most money out of tight ends, but the way that my team uses me, I'm essentially producing like a wide receiver, and there's a big difference between the average tight end versus wide receiver. And Kittle's still on his rookie contract, I think, so he's making like $590,000 this year. He's making like XFL money. Killed, you have another rain there? I wasn't sure if you were talking about the game, the rain, or real life rain. I think tight ends should be paid more sometimes. I mean, when you're the focus of the offense, I think like there should be different, you know what I mean? Like 50 catches a year as the top tight end on your team versus a guy who leads the league in catches sometimes. I don't know if Kittle did, but I know Tony Gonzalez at times was leading the league in reception. Versatiles, come back upfield, bro. Oh my goodness, this defense has got a long way to go. Tight end, no bias, but they block better than O-line. Yeah, I mean the amount of like the skill set's broader. Like a wide receiver could be all speed, and he's fine. But a tight end needs to be speed, route running, release, blocking, like. Because it's also harder. I feel like going across the middle to get open and catch passes. Like you're also taking fucking bigger hits. Oh shit! Just a little late on that. Guy I think's targeted the QB. Crazy thought be that would be you get paid the percentage of offensive production. Well, you know what would happen then. Every coach would start being like Bill Belichick and saying, well, we're going to have 3 running backs and 3 tight ends, and no one will ever know which one to play in their fantasy league. And then also, we'll only have to pay a little bit of a bonus to each guy, right? Like Raheem Mostert, I saw wanted to be released as well. While we're talking about the Niners, and it's because dude was a beast in the playoffs. He was amazing, and now he stands a chance of going back to the regular season as like the 3rd on the depth chart. Oh, how did he catch that? And why did my dude not pick it? Frustration, come on. Hold them to a field goal. Hold them to a field goal. 5-2 normal. I did not mean to I did not mean to audible into that. I did not. Fuck. What difficulty this is Heisman. Getting slashed. He's gonna run it here. Oh, somebody pick it, please. Get me a pick. Mostert wants a trade or an extra $2 million a year. Yeah, he's still young. I think he's on his rookie deal, right? Come on, everybody gets blown up. Easy touchdown. This ain't gonna be an easy one. Not for me, at least. Oh, yay. Mostert's 28, shit. I didn't know that. Well, we had a chance to pick it there in the end zone. I feel like we should have had more pressure and possibly got a sack. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. All you can eat. Yeah. IHOP, all you can eat. Everybody just looked like a landmine went off. But Notre Dame on this game, Michigan, you can guarantee every time you play them, you're going to end up playing award finalist on the offensive line. we're still in a good spot here. Get a field goal or better. Going run heavy. I like to try to pass when they don't expect me to pass, so I'm going to try to get a big gain here. That dude almost picked that off. I don't know how he dropped back in coverage. But yeah, we would like to have a good balance. Get some more running plays here. Secret's playing on Heisman too. Yeah, I'm not quite ready for sliders. I'm not quite ready to add to the difficulty because it's just stupid at this point. Maybe once I have a team that I've got several recruiting classes and the machine is well oiled, I might step it up. But I mean, it's not like I'm winning natties every year. I've been to the natty twice. I lost the first one because I didn't play the game for almost 2 years. Like, I started this dynasty in 2018 and I came back and started streaming it in May. Dude, there's just no running on these guys. My 21 carries for 56, yeah. Got us in a sticky place already here. Boyd, you're gonna get open here. Maybe. Oh, you son of a bitch, Zach Bass. He had to run over the referee back there. My team's overall is like an 86. 4th and 6. Dude, that play, that was it. It was there. I run it again? I'm gonna run this play. Boyd, we're just having bad luck. Every throw that goes his way. Alright, let's see if we can get... There's so many dudes over there. Sims, get open for me. Nope, he's not open. Took too long. Inaccurate throw. I'm always trying to lead him downfield. And that dude just plucked it. It was not on target. Kind of had X open. Played Notre Dame week 1. They smacked us, yeah. Yep. That's kind of my fear right now, that this is going to get out of hand now. I'm going to run the ball. What is this bootleg shit? Somebody just trashes my outside backer. Still got the 4th quarter, but this really kinda is a make or break drive. If they score a touchdown, I'm scared. I'm not getting any defensive pressure. It's no huddle shit. Somebody's gonna be wide open on that one. Alright, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. Field goal, field goal, field goal, field goal. No pass rush at all. None. Ooh, let's take some supplements. Let's get stronger. I'm in trouble. It's still 3rd quarter, right? If I'm down 1 possession going in the 4th, that's not trouble. That's reasonable. We're still in this thing. See, Miami's struggling. The rivalry game there. And so, yeah, our protected rivalry in the ACC ended up being us and Louisville. Since the last 2 years I was at IU, Louisville beat me. We hate them now. In real life, probably the closest thing to a rival in the ACC would be Wake Forest or UNC. There you go. He's not had much luck at all. That first run of the game, 11 yards. Feels like it was like a week ago. Try not to get too predictable with the run plays. Make me pass more than I want to, but I think Henderson's got this hook route. Like I said, try to pass when they probably aren't necessarily expecting a pass. See if I can get Sims deep. That safety over the top, I didn't see that. Oh, get that block! Damn it! Seemed like I could have got a little more. We'll take 5. Average 2.9. It's not acceptable. A way to get that open there. Yeah, what am I doing? Hurry up, hurry. There it is. That's the way we like to play. We just fucking Peyton Manning them to death at the line of scrimmage and just audible. Until we finally get the play that looks like the defense is going to be vulnerable. Slow and steady. Yes, sir. Yes, like molasses going down a tree here. Hopefully we can get the defense to come alive. I mean, this scoring right now, I shouldn't take for granted that it's going to happen, but Joey Maddox gets a small gain. Get him out of here. See if we can get a post route open here. Maybe Henderson gets deep. Whenever I see that, they're playing cushion on the hook. And that usually works. If Henderson sneaks that like he did once, he slips that tackle and we're off. I could probably even throw that ball a little earlier. The middle with that. 4. Lassens is your cousin's name, so she better not be going down on no trees. Well, at App State, we like to run a good, clean program. Make sure all the females associated or on the periphery of this team are respected. See, we can just keep pushing, getting some yards here. Notre Dame defense getting a little bit gassed, maybe? Up to 3.3 a carry. That's a little more respectable. No, I don't like that. Switch those routes on the left side. Allen finally throws it where I'm telling him to, trying to say, lead him away from the defender in the trail technique. Just notice I run a 10-minute. Yeah, I mean, you see how quick they seem to go because I run the ball so much. I was having problems when I ran anything less than 10-minute quarters where sometimes I would only get one possession, a half. The other team might get two, and I lost a game because of it. I'm like, fuck it, dude. I'm just going to have to play less games. Like, I obviously don't get as many games in a stream as other people do. Some people get through a season in like a week. But for the most part, it's just my style of offense doesn't translate to video game arcade style. Can I get Sims open on this? Just right off the snap. Throw it. Nope. Get that block, Maddox! Ah! That's 2 weeks in a row for him getting a passing reception. AJ Allen finding him there. His shit starts to get hot. He just pitches it. Catches a block from Henderson to spring him. 6. Let's go. Let's go. It's going to be a nail biter. Every bit of a nail biter here. But clincher. Back to them supplements. Seem to help. Miami's got it tied up. I'm assuming they'll pull that off. Florida State has just been so bad. Uh-oh. I see my dudes get hung up in blocks, and I just immediately think, shit, house call. Everyone has their own style. I've been 2 times on stream. I played 5 hours, several games. Yeah, I mean, I feel like recruiting and everything is so important that I probably spend too much time on it, at least these early seasons. So I can stream 3 hours and only get 1 game in. It's kind of silly. But it's kind of more like a real football game. I mean, some of the games, you know, I give up 60 points. It's kind of like real Big 10, Big 12 football. Can I stop this pass right there? Fuck! Marcus Schmidt again! Hard not to play recruiting, I know. And I just get so into the numbers. Like, oh, I'll take 5 points off this guy and put 5 on that guy. Kill, that was your pick. That was yours. And really, I mean, that's why I jump around from teams. Like, once recruiting gets easy and I'm like getting the #1 class every year. Oh, you fucking whiffed. Everybody whiffed. Not just me, the computer. And then I might have whiffed second time. Gotta get some fucking pressure on the quarterback. Watch the screen. God damn it. Nobody have their hands up. The dude's thrown 24 of 27. Let me do the math on that real quick. That's 8/9. So that's like 88.88. That's a big one killed. I might have been the reason he didn't pick it. I turned into defender. I switched to him and hit the ball hawk button. He did not ball hawk. Ohio State's playing Colorado State for some reason. Blowing the doors off them. Get that. Oh, shit. Hey, Secret, thank you for guiding people in here. Awesome, Blossom. I'm glad you're having a good time. I'm not that good at this game, unfortunately. T. Benedict, welcome in. Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck? 100 duck-sized horses. I'm going to take the duck-sized horses because I've been to like parks where there's maybe like 100 ducks. And I never got too afraid. But one really big duck would probably make me shit my pants. I got attacked by a goose as a kid too. Kind of still scars me. Good vibes. I'm glad you feel that. I try to, like I said earlier, talking with the chat's my favorite. I like playing the games. I like recording me playing this game because you lose track of players and I have no way of knowing who was my starters, and now it's all recorded. I can go look at it if I want, but like at fucking shit. At this time of day, not a whole lot of human interaction out there to be found in real life here. That was a big one. That loss right there. That one sets us back. The secret dancer is one duck. I like horses too, more than ducks. I think 100 duck-sized horses would be cute. Oh, a fucking safety! You can't see the handsome face because right now I'm crying. Someday, sometime, it won't be when I'm playing NCAA, but I will have a webcam, or it's a video camera. It's a legit video camera that I'm using through a capture card. That's why I can't play this game and use it. But I'm still waiting on a cord. I ordered it in May from China, and it gave me this like range. It said that it could come here like in 2 weeks or 2 months. Oh, fucking safety. The mystery of it all. I mean, I'm not trying to be too anonymous. Like if Twitter, there's pictures of me out there. I did one IRL stream once when I was planting plants. I might do another one today, but I haven't had a haircut in like 3 months, so that's a warning, I guess. Mother of God. I can't believe I gave up a fucking safety. I've never given up a safety. I don't know if I've even got the computer to safety. Not on Heisman. 7 pass breakups, dude. Like 7 past breakups. It's like an ex-girlfriend that you know is just a future ex-girlfriend. Or a girlfriend would be an ex. I gotta play defense. I got to somehow rally and get a defensive stop. I keep missing tackles, though. Hats are your best friend, yeah. There's ways of working around it. Since I haven't had a job in the office, I haven't been in the office around people since March. Yeah, so I'm almost 4 months now without a haircut. I've been cutting my own hair, like part of it, but not the top. And it looks crazy. It does not look good. I'm probably about ready to just mohawk it. A fucking road warrior animal. Thank you, T. Benedict. Think I have a nice voice. Do ASMR. Killed asked me to whisper once. I did that for her. But I don't know what it sounds like. We're in some trouble now with that fucking... Still just 2 possession, whether the safety happened or not, but if this field goal... If I can't hold him to a field goal here, I'm done. It's sunk. Defense is good against the run. I'll stop them, and then here we are. Pass. You know they're going to pass it. Go fucking some kind of zone coverage. Pass. You know they're going to pass it. You know they're going to pass it. This dude coming across the middle. Pick that off! Fuck! Fuck! Absolute heartbreaker. There was a chance. I think that would have been a pick 6. I feel like that should have been at least a pass deflection, not a first fucking down. And now look at the time he's got back there. I swear he's freaking... He's like... He's fucking able to bust a load back there before he throws. Time for a full-on handy session with himself. And this is over. Sorry, folks. I have failed you. Sack fumble next series. We gotta just... I'm hoping not to give up a touchdown. This is getting ugly. They're gonna run it again. Somebody step up. Make a play. Where's our All-American frickin' defensive tackle? Bring the house! People, you like the whispers. Liked it too much. Tight end out. So run some stuff with the guy out in flats coverage here. Yeah. Misery loves company. I heard that. Oh, man. Slap the ball, fumble. Out of bounds. It's going to be a 2-possession game. I might have to get an onside kick, though. Alright, I play defense with 3 timeouts. It's got to be a 3 and out. It's going to be hard to get bowl eligible. I should not have lost to Wake Forest early in the season. They beat me up. Honestly, this game here, I would trade over in Wake Forest. I don't know what's in the water there, but those dudes are blowing up. Get busy! Alright, alright. Florida butt. Gotta get 6 quick. I'm gonna do this. Go up and get it! He's not even going up for it. I don't know why I'm so bad at ball hawking and jumping. Like, what is going on? Oh, I did not call this. I did not call this. I need a new controller or something. I don't. It does this all the time that I just all of a sudden call a no huddle. It's an incomplete pass. There's no reason. We'll take it. If it exposed the defense because of it. Is the camera inside the stadium? I'm not sure what you're asking. You gotta go hurry up, man. Come on. Gotta go quicker. Oh, the angle. Yeah, it's coordinator cam. Because I can't see what's going on out. Phillips fucking dropped it! And the dude catches it? The shit? What in the hell? How could you do this? How does this happen? I thought he caught it. I thought we were in business. There ain't gonna be a review. There's not gonna be a review. What happened? That's it. We tried hard. We did good for a little while. Shit. Being shot from space. It's kind of OP because like in real life, you know, you have blind spots, so it's kind of cheap. But there were plays when I was throwing the ball, like I didn't know that there was a cornerback out there. I couldn't see what was going on outside of the tackles, and I was really even worse than I am now. I'm gonna take off secret. All right, I appreciate you coming in. Appreciate you spreading the word and inviting some friends in as well. Yeah, give me a follow, and now I know Secret's a streamer. I'll be coming in and bothering you all, hanging out, see what's up. This one's over. I don't think you're gonna miss a miraculous comeback. If I'd gotten that fucking touchdown down, like everything was working, I think for a touchdown, a 2-point, make it all work. But yeah, definitely have a good stream. I'll raid out and come in there, bring the crew in there after this game. Are they going to run it again, is the question. No. Screen. Oh my god, that's a fumble, isn't it? That could have turned things around quick. Maybe. I don't know if I can play defense. I don't have any timeouts, so... So there'll be no more defense if we win this game. Wow, fumbled it, muffed it. Are you kidding? Phillips, I kind of hate you for dropping that pass earlier, but it's a good way to make things better. Gotta get him on him quicker. Come on. Come on, baby. It's wide open. You gotta throw it sooner. Smashing the button. I see you gonna get some sleep. Just finished up streaming, so I'm a bit tired. Hey, I've gotta get in there and check you out too. Forget some of these streamers. I don't know how. I definitely don't mean to. But appreciate you hanging out. Helping root us on here. Oh, I think it's over. I mean, it was over, but I had some delirium that I might still be in this thing with this touchdown, but now it's taking too long. Tick, 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 tick. Oh, one last chug. All right. I saved a perfect. I have a chug left of this beer. Thank you, thank you. Appreciate all the redemptions. Keeping me hydrated. Yep, there it is. That's an empty beer can. Alright, it's telling me to go for it now. I don't think that's silly. I think that's silly to go for it now. I think it's silly. And chase the points. Oh my, I almost didn't get that extra point. But yeah, get some good sleep, Icy. I appreciate it. Sorry I didn't get your guy a sack. We've been shut down. Pass defense has not been it's not been very good. Not today. Hey, thank you for the biddies. Thank you. Alright, let's see what happens here. If I can get this ball back. Is there a chance? No, right to Mansfield. Oh, he's going to take it back. We got one timeout, but there ain't nothing we can do now. It looks close on paper. It was a close game. The fourth quarter kind of fell apart statistically. I guess some guys who look good, but that's not what we're here for. That's not what we're here for. If there's somehow, some way a fumble, come on. Come on. Big hit, fumble, fumble. Ah, that's a big hit. Mueller gives him. We're going to let the clock run. See what happens here. They're going to take it down to like 14. But then it might be third down, right? I'll call a timeout after this play. Stop them. Come on. All right. Are they in field goal range, though? They're not going to do something, are they? They're going to run the ball. I can see playing on an easier difficulty. Maybe they'll do something real stupid and throw the ball and still have time on the clock, but the field goal will fuck us. Yeah, there it is. Oh, it's been really fun, though. This has probably been one of the best streams I've had in a while in terms of people coming in, chatting. Appreciate it. Last couple of streams when I was losing. I won last game versus Vautech. But the games where I was losing, I felt like I was just sitting and pouting by myself because losing to Wake Forest is pretty humiliating. This team, I think, has got a lot of promise. This game here was proof that they didn't really quit fighting. They just made some stupid plays. That play with Phillips, man, he dropped it. I should have rewound it, replayed it to see how. I guess we can still see it through the instant replay here. But 43 points. Anytime you give up 43 points. Yeah, anytime you give up 43 points, you deserve to lose. Henderson had a good game. Sims had a good game. Boyd could have had an amazing game, and I can't believe he let us down on this. He had been so good earlier in the season. I was praising him every time anybody that I would offer a created player to. I'd be like, this guy, you gotta check him out. He's a good wide receiver. More biddies, man. You're too kind. Appreciate it, Icy. Thank you. Yeah, Boyd, I was like, oh, he's good. He's a redshirt freshman. He'll be here forever, too. And it's like, drop them balls. Nobody deserves to be that guy who is my scapegoat of the game here. Thank you for all those biddies. Cheers to you, Chongs. And I'll try to do that IRL stream sometime. I might go out and do a little bit earlier, not streaming, but just do some of the work, and then after my work interview, maybe go outside and work some more. And so it goes. We lose. Allen had a good game. There's 3 interceptions, though. One wasn't his fault. One was a really good play by the defense. One was a really bad one. There was a couple that should have been picked that weren't, too. So, I mean, it kind of balances out. Brown had a hard time getting shit moving. Two tutties isn't bad, but ain't that good. The running yards and the average carry. Sims has a big game. Henderson does his part to help. Brown had 3 catches, getting it done by air and by foot, by land. Phillips, that one drop, such a big drop. But look at we're rolling with guys who are 69s on our starting. Can't do that. Brown had a fucking touchdown. I forget. I don't remember what happened because we don't have a third tight end, so he came in. Somebody was tired. He caught it. James Brown had that one big reception. Boy, 2 huge, major, game-changing drops. See Crayons over there, 2 pancakes. We've got some stuff to build around. He'll be here next year. This guy's on his way out, but he's not that good. We've got guards that are freshmen that are going to come in. I'm going to do recruiting killed. I'm just going to finish up with that. And then call it a day here. Pickens 3 sacks. He's 78. I mean, you're not going to beat teams that are ranked 95 on Heisman when you have offensive linemen that are in the 70s and a tight end / fullback who's in the 60s. Killed led the team in tackles. You never want your safeties leading in tackles. That's usually a sign that everybody is getting past your line and defensive linebackers. So Crooks 2 tackles for loss. McMahon 3 tackles for loss. Mueller had a tackle for loss. Dixon a pass deflection. It's like we'll lose this guy next year, but we have people that are redshirted who are just as good and they're faster. This guy's pretty fucking slow. Same with Sullivan. He's an 85. He's decent, but he's slow. Clemens is pretty good. I think next year he'll be a stud. Hassan Williams has just been shut down. He's a 90. He's an All-American D-tackle. Joe Morris. This is a sign of how bad our special teams are, is that this dude's playing special teams. Can't really get by too long with that. We need a bunch of athlete recruits coming in. But, I mean, look at this guy, Guthrie, Oklahoma. He's going to be here 2 more years, probably. 3 more years. We'll probably redshirt him at some point, too. Clemens, 2 more years, hopefully. Mueller, we got him next year. Might even redshirt him, who knows. Carrington should be back. Kield's got 2 more years after this. Some things to build on for the future. Curtis Salyer's in there getting plays too. Like, we've got a lot of young players on this roster. James Brown, 129 yards returning. So that's that. Sucky loss. I'm ashamed. Viewers deserve to see W's. I'm supposed to be under contract for 10 wins a season. I just think that's a little bit ridiculous. Wait, we did want to see... I did want to see this interception. Is it early in the game? Okay, now what's going on right here? It looks like he's got the ball, right? It seems like more than an interception, it would be a fumble. That fumbles right into his hands, I guess. What am I doing? Sorry if you're getting sick doing this. I'm getting sick doing it. It's a fucking dime of a pass right there. Dotted it. In stride. Comes down. Hide this thing. Ah, fuck. God damn it. I hit. God damn it. I don't even know what happened. Should I have reviewed that? Was he possibly down? That's what I meant to do last time. I fucking exited on accident. Come on. What did I do? What have I done? Where's the ball? The ball is in his hip. What the fuck? Okay, he has a bowel movement with the football. And it comes out. Perfectly normal. Perfectly normal. It's definitely not worth reviewing. That wouldn't have mattered. then this jerk. This is a mess. Look at this. I'm in slow motion and the game can't even figure out the frames on this play that screwed me. Absolutely screwed me. The ball's still in my dude's butt. I think it hit the ground. I should have reviewed that. I can't even begin to make out what the hell happened on that play. What a shit way to potentially have lost that game. I mean, that was a few of the variables that sent it. Normal to have football on your ass. Exactly. It's totally normal to have the other guy then remove it and take possession of it. As you fall down and the ball comes out of you. What in the hell? What in the hell? That's like the first time that I've seen something on here that's so glitchy that like every frame. I mean, I've seen some weird stuff like the interception earlier in the game when the guy kind of like teleported through my guy's body. But that one, every frame was a freaking mess. The game was so messed up. Appalachian State goes down swinging. It's like a Fall Out Boy song, huh? Pitt next week. Number 8 Pitt. Oh, the chance to make some noise. There we go. That's a little bit more exciting. We're 2-4. I think we can beat Pitt. Pitt will be a nationally televised game, possibly. Which is good for our recruiting. Let's hope right now that we go back and the recruits have committed and we've got like another 1,000 or 1,200 points to throw around. Because that's what happened at Indiana, is that we just kept getting people to commit, and then I was able to go chase other people, and then at the end of the season, the last batch of players that I was trying to bring in, they committed, and I ended up having like 20 recruits who were all 3 stars or better. That's what this team needs, because our frickin' special teams is so garbage. And that's partially my fault, because I redshirt so aggressively. But we knew this season was probably not going to go well, or at least be championship caliber. And so I stacked it for next year to possibly jumpstart being a contender right away. And I feel good. I feel like speed in the secondary, better linebackers so that we have, the ability to stop the run and play pass coverage at the same time. Linebackers that can run with tight ends. DC went up a level. That's good. Yeah, we've been doing it with the defensive coordinator who has almost zero upgrades for us. So that's a big issue as well. Tringen committed. I thought the dude already did. Yeah, him and Crowder already committed. Old news. Brian Neal, as we talked about, that middle backer that could play run and do some coverage. This guy's pretty solid. Crowder being a wide receiver is a big help because we've been whiffing on recruits. And then Tringen, I didn't realize was a quarterback. So that might be our starter next year. Very possible that he gets redshirted for 1 year too. And I start one of the guys already on the roster. Five and 0 Pitt. Are you serious? All right, let's go do the defensive upgrade first. I don't know that it matters for recruiting, but it might. Getting block shedding is a big one. Stamina is a big one. Phone is dying soonish. We're getting there. I got faith that I can do this before your phone dies. Alright, so here we go. Recruiting. We got 600 points to blow. That's pretty good. So this dude, we're all of a sudden winning now. We're gonna have 2 stud quarterbacks, possibly. North Carolina's catching up quick. This dude's a 5-star recruit, isn't he? Yeah, buddy. He might be an outside backer. We might have to play him an outside back. His hit power and tackle are shit, but look, play recognition, man coverage, zone coverage, press. His speed, his strength's not good, but his agility. I don't know. Alright, let me do this. Ready for visit. Time to schedule a visit, bro. Come on. Brian Neal. We get one choice. Unless we bring him in for the bye and get no points, that would be stupid. So, VA would be a good game, probably. I think we'll win that one. Armstrong here. I don't really have any hope that we're going to sign him. But, you know, visits do crazy shit. I can get 900 for doing nothing. Offensive linemen are easy to get bonus points for as long as we get over 100 yards running. This two we've given no points to, but yet he's ready. I'm not going to schedule him. Trent Black. Definitely need a punter. I'm not competing with anybody for visits yet, so. We will chill for next week. Alright, people that don't have scholarships that should. Let's see if fucking Wisconsin's interested in him now. That should about do it. This guy's still winning. I feel like this guy we could, but we don't need him really. We don't want to give him our points. Tim Cooper. You're worth giving this. So this dude's going up. Give him a scholarship. Why I have points on this dude, I don't know. It's because he's 6'5", probably. It's not bad, right? Carrying's a 91. No fumble. Catching traffic ain't bad. Speed's not terrible. It's something that we could sit around on the bench and maybe his junior redshirt season, he gets a season or two. I guess we'll offer him the scholarship. Give him a few more points. Now this kicker, still looking good for him. I don't have a locksmith. It won't let me jump this. Yeah, it's time to kick him off the list. As much as we need an outside backer, that's why I think that one quarterback is going to get converted. This dude here. Sean Fisher's still going up. Temple's still going up. Well, no. Temple lead's getting 8 into there by Vautech. How bad do we need that dude, really? Yeah, this dude has to come on a bye week. It's kind of shit. Mizzou now swooping in. Williams, we're going up still. We're in the hunt. That would change everything instantly if we got Williams and the other cornerback that's on our list. Now Army's fucking chewing into it. So I guess we gotta pick one or the other, right? And getting both wouldn't be bad. Since one could possibly play some tight end. This dude's decent enough speed-wise. Trim every little point we can. I think they're gonna swoop next week, but we'll have more points we can get. We'll have some more points from scholarships that we just threw around. I've given this guy a scholarship. We have a bunch of wide receivers that we don't necessarily need. Some of them are never going to play. We didn't even scout some of them. They might be good, we don't know. We'll throw scholarships at them later if some of these other guys don't want to come. This guy's off the list. What is it about this guy I don't know? Look at this shit. It's like Minnesota's got it. Minnesota's got it. Those dudes we gave scholarship offers. Possibly thought give them any points. You get them? We need to get one or both of these dudes. We're the top on Revis now. By a lot. How is that possible? Michigan State's still coming though. We'll just slow them down enough that Michigan can't get inside of the cut. Alright, it's gonna be hard for them too. Our two guards of the future. George Jones, the Possum. Alan Wynn. I don't know why I keep this dude on here. Probably won't get him. Just lingering around. Jeff Wilson is starting to be under attack. Wisconsin, I think, is going to be able to snag him from us. We don't need DNs. We have a lot of DNs. Somehow getting this dude with only 50 points. I don't think Corey Novak's coming here. He's so far off. I'm not giving him any points. 555 to try to catch him. We need McNeil to get more points, yes. It's going up 25. This dude's bleeding out too. Keep him on here just for a little while longer in case something happens with this guy, but I feel good that we get Bentley at least if we can't get Williams. But we're catching up. This is how my recruiting strategy works, is that we stay in the race long enough that we get some commits, then we can max out guys, and then we end up getting 2 waves of commits, hopefully. And I've stayed in striking range for both of these. And once we have that visit, A&M's already had their visit. We got him in the bonus points. This dude's going up 120. he is. All right. See if there's any steal of a deals left in here. Players like this, 4-3-4 speed. Man coverage. Carrying's good though. Ball carrying vision. Breaking tackles and trucking. I don't know what we'd be with this guy. Looks like he's probably a cornerback. Be a speed upgrade in this cornerback for sure, but I'm not sure what we're looking at, what we're looking for. Another outside backer maybe. This guy's a quarterback. He's got some catching skills. Speed. I don't need any receivers at this time. Thanks so much though. Zone coverage, man coverage ain't bad. Not fast enough. Could use a running back if, I mean, we just happened on one. $6'5", 267. I don't know what we do with this guy. Defensive end. Pretty bad one. Another just big boy. Like, I'm not sure what you use him for. Play recognition is good. Pursuit ain't great. Tackle ain't great. You don't need a defensive tackle. Torian Strickland looks good. What is this? 229. Probably linebacker then. Catching's good. Spectacular catch. Return skills, huh? 229. Agility, acceleration. Catching. Route running. Ball carrier vision is good. Carrying is not a bad quarterback. Tight end is, I mean, this would be a fullback maybe. It's from Canada. And he's going to Army. Is that legal? Can you do that? I don't know why he couldn't, right? Remember him, Torian Strickland. We already dealt with this guy at one point. It looked like we started losing the recruiting battle on him. We just let him coast. Let him go. Oh, Johnson. He's not good, right? I think it's Tarian. It's our boy back there. David Bergstrand. Got some speed, acceleration, pursuit, hit powered, decent tackle. DN, it looks like. Andy Lilly. We've seen this guy before too. Cut him off the list. Ryan Thomas. Catching. Is this a tight end? Trucking. I like this dude. We're not even on the list though. Like some of these schools, what's the, yeah, lock rate might be too high. They're 5-star. Let's take a look at them, see. Alright, well, that ends recruiting for this week after eating a fucking bag of dicks to Notre Dame. And it's late, early, whatever you want to call it. What is happening out in the world around us at this time? Let's check it out. Let's see. Let's raid out into secret after he was helping us out, letting people know we were streaming earlier. Again, the community of NCAA gamers being such a good place, and just people I feel like are friends, you know, just people hang out. Feels good, right? So appreciate everybody. Got some subs in here. Icy subbed, Icy Versatile subbed and cheered. A couple of redemptions of some channel points. Honeydew 9 followed. Awesome Blossom 9. Epic Esports Live followed. The Secret raided. Tangible Monk followed. And Sod Ferris followed and subbed. Tom is a cool one redeemed some channel points. Pure Sport Detroit with the raid. Didn't even have a chance to talk. I don't know when he raided if he said anything or bailed out. I apologize if I wasn't very friendly. I didn't mean not to be. Give him a follow, make sure I check out that stream. But yeah, much love. Good times. Sorry I couldn't get us the win. But we'll come back here and do it again soon. For now, thanks so much. Let's go raid out Secret. And I will see you all soon. Smooch.
Guys, like, so we're doing